Hey everybody, I think I'm live. What's this thing saying to me? Oh, it's gone. It was there on the screen a moment ago. It appears I've gone live. I don't know how long this is going to be, meaning the ability to go live. I don't know if it was part of the whole economic up and running, keep America, keep everything up and running. That what do you call it? Web band. However, I did get a notification from my carrier saying, let me get the halls, god damn it. Saying, you're approaching 50 gigs. I didn't get that last month, but I did get it this month, so yeah, no guarantee, but hey, I made it. um Before we get into our cooking, we're going to welcome to live chat. Remember to yada privacy, yada yada yada, stuff like that. Let's see who said what now. Hi, Timothy. I'm okay, Timothy. I think I'll start off a little bit with maybe getting you guys up to speed. I'm going to give the whole COVID-19 a quasi rest today. I know I've been going pretty heavy and hard on it. I'm sorry, I don't want to look at myself blurry, so I have to put my glasses on. Oh my God, I can't believe I'm getting old. Mm. Hey, we got Jared. Hey, what's for dinner? Parmesan chicken. Shake and bake, baby. We're gonna shake and bake. We're gonna do a little shaking and baking. And some green beans. See if I can get a little healthy. And let's see. I think I'll bring you guys up to speed on my financial situation. How about that? Um, I got about maybe 150 bucks left in the bank. Because I know prior to the whole COVID-19 apocalypse shit, there was the rent nightmare meltdown. And so here I am. Yes, this is the month that I paid. I paid my rent the first time this month. That was about 230, about 228. 228. Now, in case you guys didn't know, I get about $1,000 for my Social Security. This stuff goes incredibly fast. Hey, I guess I don't really have to preach to you guys now. If there's anything COVID-19 has definitely done, and that's kind of leveled the playing field, I think everybody has a very good grasp as to just how fragile their economic situation actually is. People who are standing in the food bank lines and are in food stamp lines for the very first time in their life, people older than me are in food stamp lines for the very first time in their life, and it's a very surreal experience for them. I'm not going to say that I take delight in it. That's fucked up. But yeah, it is. I guess I can appreciate the fact that they can now appreciate poor people's situation. I'm hoping that they can make the connection that just like how I didn't do anything to sabotage myself, you didn't do anything to sabotage yourself. And hopefully they understand that so many of us in the homeless community, we have our own little COVID-19 catastrophes that happen to us, our own economic meltdowns that happen. All right. I'm gonna see if I can take this thing off the charger. It should be charged. Um, without loss of signal or anything. All right. So yeah, got about 150 bucks left in the bank. Paid the rent, about 230. Forked out about $276 on clothing. Um, hey, when it gets so bad that not only is your ass hanging out, but your fucking wallet's falling out, then yeah, it's time to buy new clothing. $66 of that went for one pair of socks. It killed me to do it, but I have to do it. Look here, I'll bring you down here. The way it turns into a tip. See, it's all just shot. You know, it's like see. Hopefully you can see. And all right, all right. Enough of the Ademia yams. Enough of that. Let's see if I can show you what else I had worked on. Shoestring budget for the Black Riders annual maintenance. I really skimped on it. Come on, let's take a look. There we go. Hot diggity. Alrighty. The guys at the shop did a great job. Absolutely great. I finally took the time. The reason why I was holding off on putting on the new pannier was because when you do it, I had to stuff it with towels to fill this out. You really want it to be filled out really good, that the fabric can be stretched. And then once that's done, then you silicone it. Silicone anywhere? You guys have seen it before. I think it's down in my storage thing there. So it gets siliconed, waterproofed. The guys did a very good job on the brakes. Oh man, this is new. This is a new attachment. The brakes, we got new brake pads in there, and we got our new bottom bracket. Everything is good there. Brand new chain. Everything is nice and done up pretty good. I okay, don't hate me. Like I said, this was a shoestring budget. I couldn't afford a new seat. So here I'll show you. I think I can undo it. Won't take too long. Drawstring. So I can't afford a new seat, but what I did do is that I got a seat cover from Bell, Walmart. Yes, yes, I know. I think this is the about $15 if I'm not mistaken. So I couldn't afford a new seat. That'd be about maybe 40, somewhere between about $40 maybe, I think, for a new seat. So for $15, I just put a pad on top of it, and it does good. It does good. The guys at the bike shop, they do have them, but I don't think they really had one that fit my seat size. They had these padded things. They when they got them, they're like really big, like really big. Which is cool if you need that, but I don't think it would been one that fitted fit my seat. So basically that was about it. We got our brakes done. Our hub, it's all nice and rock solid, baby. Rock solid front hub. I did not do the rotors. I'm going to see if I can hold off on rotors till next year. So, all in all, yeah, and because I had had the bicycle picked up and dropped off The guys love me, but you do got to pay for that. So that slapped about 40 bucks on the bill, the pickup and drop off service, because it's the great COVID-19, and they're really only doing like pickup service and stuff like that. Um, all in all, the shoestring budget was done for about 240 off 250. We'll say 250. 250 for our shoestring budget. Have you guys been talking? I don't know. Let me see. Oh, you have. Let's see. Chris S. Chris, what's going on? Let's see. Let's see. Who's the We got let's see. Now that's pronounced Jorge Torres, right? Jorge or George, or it's Jorge, right? Uh, he was up. Yeah, it has. Jorge. It's been a while. So so there you go. I don't know if I'll be able to go live again. I don't know if they're going to reimpose the broadband restrictions. The broadband restrictions. Uh, I wonder if I tap my little message thing, will it, some chats, such as potential spam, may not be visible. Live chat, all messages are visible. So what if I tap all messages visible? Okay. I think it'll continuous. I don't know what I'm doing. I rarely get around to doing this stuff. You have to forgive me. My string finally broke. It finally broke on my pants here. Don't worry, I won't show you nothing too tragic. My string finally broke on me pants. So I'm holding up my pants. I'm waiting for new clothes to come in the mail. Hey, while I got you, I guess I'll show you. This is one of me coats. Here's our zipper. The zipper's ripped to hell. Everything's ripped to hell, man. That's just one. It's strings. And boy, I tell you. What are you gonna do? All right. So I think I showed you guys the bike. Yeah, I got the new trunk. Hold on here. Hold on here, Monster. I say tree fitted. Look at. See, I'm trying. I'm trying to take the trash out. I don't want you guys to know that I got it junked up already. Take it. Throw it over there. All right. But yes, our new trunk. And as we can see, shackle. The main compartment is where we got wallet, phone. This is the main light. I'm burning the backup right now. The backup rides, well, in the spare thing. This is the main one. It's charged up. But and then here we got our roadside repair kit. This is our. I told you guys the spare one that I normally keep. It'd be about $9. I hope the signal strength is decent. It's in a Bell doohickey, but it is Park Tool. So, all right. Okay. So, all right, let's get dinner on. Let's pull up my pants here. Straighten up my glasses. Pull up my pants, straighten up my glasses. Ooh, sound like I had a good time. Oh, hey. There's more shopping that I did. Here we go. I got myself this broomstick back thing. I did have the shark. The shark just kind of flicks. You guys know what a shark does, right? These little things. You know. Problem is, it doesn't create any actual suction. And kind of the landlady, she was over not too long ago, and she was like, "Oh, you have to get the floor clean," because she was saying that there was dust and stuff falling down. I'll tell you, like down in there, and as you can see, it's done that way because, well, the floor wasn't laid correctly, you know. So yeah, you're gonna have dust, kind of go off into it. So let's see what you guys are saying. Anything? Welcome. Plus Mountain Dew, yeah, yeah, Jared. I definitely got my Mountain Dew. What is this? None. Okay. But yeah, so the floor wasn't laid correctly. That's not my fault. So dust accumulates in this. So anyway, I had to buy a stick choppy, and you guys can see it's a little, what this thing, it was either 30 or 40 bucks, I can't remember. But as you can see, it has the ability to, do what I need it to do. Got a grill, because I'm going to tell you right now, we're going to be shaking and baking tonight. But god damn it, that oven will run that bill up, baby. I subscribe to your channel because you disagreed with me about most homeless people being mentally ill on drugs. Okay, Zefel, am I pronouncing that right? Zefel. All right, Z. And a wet jetter, That's for like maintenance, because the floor here, and the floor does need to be cleaned. It got pretty bad. The buildup did get kind of bad, and I didn't mean for it to get this bad. But again, not to belabor the point, and I bought this stuff. Bought our mop. That's the wet jet refill stuff. And let's see, what do we got? Take you down here. There you go. The lamps, the candles on clearance, half price. Got them for $3.50 each. Yeah, baby. Murphy Oils. You don't exactly got your pick and choose of cleaning stuff. Yeah, I got some toilet paper, my secret stash. And I got laundry detergent. I got lots and lots of soap. Lots and lots of soap. And propane. Although that grill is going to eat up some propane. It'll eat it up at a quicker rate than our Bunsen burner. So let me see. So what are we doing? We're going to get our din on. We're at 20 minutes in. Let's see, what do we got? So yeah, I wanted to talk to you about the stuff that I bought. Oh yeah, I bought a little table for the grill to go on. It's like a TV dinner tray. And I got a grill cover and some Swiffer stuff, All in all, it came to about $440 some dollars. Yeah. So the shit's gone, man. The money is gone. So, however, the point that I'm making about all this is that the only reason why I was able to spend was because my food stamps did indeed get increased. Thank you, Jesus. So I got a few hundred in food stamps, and well, I got food, you know. So yeah, basically the whole point that I'm making here. Let's see. Always good to keep a clean place. Yes, yes, Z. It is. I do my best. I do my best, and like I said, I'm not trying to sit here and harp on my ex-social worker, but we were supposed to be doing a lot of all that stuff I just showed you. Well, maybe not the grill, but just about all that stuff I showed you would have been picked up by it's a program. They help you get your home up and running. And of course, I've already spoken about it. Jason, my social worker, he just started dodging me like crazy. So, and I am now being told that the paperwork for my home stuff, it is not being submitted. The bed, the couch, the all the furnishings, it's not been submitted, or so it's been told, because Jason told me that he did submit it. So somebody's lying. Somebody's not telling the truth. Like I say, I'm not stressing over any of that. I've come to the realization that that's this program. It's just going to lie to you. You're never going to get the story straight. Also, unfortunately, one of the reasons why I picked up that grill, um, the utilities, they have discontinued my utility assistance with no explanation whatsoever. Um, it's just been discontinued. I've left messages requesting an explanation. There is no explanation. I'm not going to give one. So there you go. Let's see. Is there anything else? Okay. Oh, my pants are falling down. What's are falling down? I already took the liberty of I'll just show you. Put it up here. I need a can opener. This sucker is it's seen better days. Let's see if I can set you in the Kratel. See if I can set you right here, right there, right where. Come on. See if we can give you a good shot of our kitchen sink. All right. Now, if you will, I think she's done. We're going to go ahead and get a new sponge. New sponge. New sponge. Also bought new sponges. Keeping our place clean as best I can. All right. So let's get our chicken. All right. So in our little Ziploc doodads, I am not that big of an eater. I know I don't want to sit there and put a halo over my head. This is what's in there. It's either 3 or 4 pieces. I think it's like a thigh and maybe 2 wings, I think. And obviously I'm not sitting down eating an entire bucket of chicken. It's just a little small bag. And we're going to have glory. We're reversed, but you guys can make it out. So I already took the liberty of opening her up because it's so difficult to do it. Anybody saying anything? So that's what we're going to be doing. Got a little pan. We're going to foil. Now, you know what? This shake and bake stuff, sometimes, hold on, I just handled the bag and I don't want to touch my face because I'm handling the raw chicken. Um, Sometimes these shake and bakers require the spray, the oil spray, and sometimes not. Oh, there we go. Bake on ungreased foil. So that's all we're doing. We're just shaking and a baking, baby. So we got this. And then we're going to use our Bunsen burner to heat up our beans, green beans. Well, I tell you, it was indeed a pleasant treat getting live. Like I said, I don't know if I'm going to be able to do it again, because it seems like after the whole hoax thing, it's coming to an end, and things are getting really weird out there. Let's see, what's that, Z? I'd wager natural gas or electricity on your stove will be cheaper than propane. Natural gas or electricity than propane, but whatever gets the job done. I doubt that. Electricity is expensive as hell, dude. Woo! It is expensive. Matter of fact, let me this is what, 400? Alright. Big. Can I have the temperature, please? 400. Alright. Cut. So 400. 400. And yeah, electricity is expensive, man. So, and I'm losing my utility assistance, you know. Hold on, let me I'll use this to push up my glasses. I am losing my utility assistance, and so I'm going to be on my own. Yeah, this whole thing, I have to see how the whole finances roll out. So right now, okay, I've gotten food stamps that enable me to spend much more of my check on household items that I've been neglecting or putting off because I was told that the mental health program was going to help me. But apparently, I am to be discriminated against, and you know, that's not going to happen for me. Now, to be fair, my social worker, Deanna, she said that I need to go to the Walmart and basically do it all over again by myself. I'll see if I can do that. It's just a lot easier when you have the social worker there with you. They have new guidance that says they can't come out and deal with any of the clients unless it's like a dire emergency. So, so there you go, like a dire emergency. Our pan is all done up. And I like to rinse me chicken. Sorry. You know, I know I don't want to swing my big old behind around. Somebody was saying don't rinse the chicken, or they got different articles say don't rinse the chicken. I've seen the chicken kind of froth up with, like, I won't call it soapy film, but it does froth up inside the bag. Kind of makes you wonder what the hell is on the chicken that they don't want you to rinse off. Anywho, so basically, I just, just start the rinsing inside the bag. I keep it right inside the bag. I don't get crazy with the water, so it's not splashing up on the damn plates or anything like that. is Parmesan. I then just kind of take my bird, dump her out into the hand, and then I use the bag to just kind of, like a little mat, if you will. Because I don't got my cutting board. On my wish list that I did with Jason, I wanted a cutting board, poultry shears. Yeah, it's 1 thigh and 2 wings. What we got, 3-piece here. I didn't get any of that, so you know, like here is like it's like a big old giant piece of that I need to take this off. I don't have a steak knife or a sharp knife like that, and damn it, how am I going to get this off? Looks like I'm going to be up. There it goes. Cool. Go. Yucky. All right. Okay. And now I will, let's see. You're going to go into the washing machine. I'll use this to wipe my hands. You'll go into the washing machine. And then what I do is just kind of take apart and get my seasonings. Salt. Pepper. Salt and peppers here. Boom, boom, boom. Salt. And we're going to salt our chicken. I'm sorry, I can't really bring you over here so you can see because I really do not want to touch my phone with chickeny fingers, raw chickeny fingers. I mean, I got disinfectant wipes, but man, I am not trying to press my luck. Like I said, I definitely don't want to end up in a freaking hospital. Now, pepper. Just something to wake up the flavor of the base of the chicken. Because we got our Parmesan, you know, that's going to be going on it. And I wipe down my seasonings before I put them back inside the cabinet. No. So yeah, you know, like I said, I'm not innocent. I eat my junk food. I had a bacon cheeseburger earlier today, but had a bacon cheeseburger earlier today. So, but that was it. Couple bowls of cereal, some Fruit Loops. I'm a Fruit Loop. How many people I got up there? Was it 9, 10? Shake and bake. Shake it, but don't break it, baby. Shake it, but don't break it. Shake your big ass. See, I'm gonna keep it light because I know I've been so heavy lately. What can I say, man? The way this whole world is going, it's all going to fucking hell. We're all racing toward a big ass fucking mushroom cloud, in case you haven't figured it out. Push up my glasses. We're all racing to a fucking mushroom cloud. Who's saying what? Cooking now. Yeah, Matt. Yeah. Hold on, I can't. I'll show you something a little special later on. You just hang on, Matt. Pop open our. You just hang on, because I'm here to tell you right now, goddammit, I'm ready to call. I'm ready to call COVID-19 quits. I'm ready to call it quits. There we go. Okay. Keep my pants up. We done flashed you guys something awful. Alright. Take our chicken wing. Ain't no thing but a chicken wing. What's that, Z? We can all agree about stuff not going well, economic fallout. Yeah, man. Who you telling? It's all one big clusterfuck. I like to blow inside the bag to like inflate it if I can. And then capture it. And twist. And there you go. Now, of course, I would not blow inside the bag if I was preparing a meal for somebody else. I am considerate. So, I got the one last wang. I don't want to put too much in there at the same time. Wang-a-lang. So take these chicken wings and learn to shake and bake. Learn to do your thing. When we hear voices sing. See, somebody said something. See, I think that pinky's semi-clean. The phone's going to get wiped anyway. I said, the love is in the food, yeah. Was it, what do you need social worker help with at Walmart? Can she help give you advice on phone? She calls, well, she made a phone call for my, health insurance application. You see, well, see, you know, I really don't know. I don't know how the program works. And I don't know what particular information that they need from the product that I am selecting. Do they need numbers, or is it just the price? A vague description of the item? I really don't know. So, like I said, it just helps so much to have the social worker there. I mean, like I say, when those bastards hacked my bank account, because my background security, it's most notably credit fraud and shit like that, I know exactly what to do. So I say that because I want you guys to understand that I'm not just some God, if my Big Bird nickname wasn't bad enough, I don't want you guys looking at me like some big baby Huey. Is that like an old school cartoon? Baby Huey, remember him? Because I know I'm this big old thing, and I don't know, hey fellas, I don't know how to do anything for myself. So I know how to do things for myself, but when I'm outside of my wheelhouse, when I'm outside of, you know, it's like I've said in several videos in the past, I work my entire life. I am not a services aficionado. Some people might even call it what they call like working the system. I think that's kind of pejorative, saying working the system, because if all you're doing, because I mean, there are people out there who do work the system, but if all you're doing is just simply trying to get the services that are allocated for you up and running, then that's not working the system. That's just simply, getting what you need help with. All right. Come on. I've shook and baked it, and we're going down on this mofo and ding-doo-doo. All right. Take my chicken wings and learn to shake and bake. Learn to do your thing. I'm just gonna put a little extra, on some naked spots that might be there. And that's about it. Discard any extra. Trust me, you don't want to hang on to it. Oh my God. You don't even want to know. True story. There are times in my life when I look back on my life and I don't know, maybe God is looking out for me. Not the Parmesan. I don't know if they had Parmesan back then, but classic shake and bake barbecue. We foster kids, we were so hungry, we'd get the leftover dip and we'd eat it. And they also had a derelict grill in their backyard at this particular foster home. And we would open it and pick the charred bits off of it and eat it because, it would be like 2 or 3 days before the foster mother caught the mood to prepare meals for her great many children. Um, this is a foster family in Michigan, by the way. Um, and because I know I got family out there that might be thinking I'm talking about the family. No, this is a foster family in Michigan, and I of this particular her nickname was Big Mama. So even before Martin Lawrence was doing it, Big Mama, and I have this distinct memory of her. It's really the only memory of her that I have of her sitting on the couch, angrily combing one of the little girl's hair and just bawling, just absolute bawling with tears, crying that she didn't get her checks for all of her children. She didn't get her money yet because she was so anxiously awaiting to go and have a good time with all that wonderful government money. Foster care system. So yeah, man. I really do look back on my life. It's like, oh my God, how did I not end up in the ER room and see you saying what? I'm making the 219 Aldi frozen pizza. Yeah, Z. I hear you, man. I've been there before. Shoot, I did it on the camp stove, man. I put it in the skillet. Yeah, all right. So I think our oven light might be letting me know that it's time to put our chicken in. I don't know if it's gone off yet or not, but let's see. First, I want to rinse my hands a little bit here. Oh yeah, let me wash my hands and then I'll show you. I have count them, three different soaps. One is our Dawn for the heavy stuff like skillets and things like that, and I've got more of this down below. The next is for just basically your dishes, for bowls and plates and stuff like that. It doesn't have quite the grease cutting power. And then of course this is basically my hand washing soap. This is one of the 4 bottles of our antibacterial. I know it's spelled backwards. Antibacterial, or is it backwards? I don't know. Because I don't know how it's coming out on your end. So I get the antibacterial, wash our hands. So I just want to, this isn't a thorough cleaning because I still got stuff to do, but I just want to, as I go, I like to periodically wash them off, so that it doesn't get too damn nasty. All right. And I'm not going to reach for my towel right there. I am going to reach for a paper towel, one little doodad of it, using it sparingly. I can't help but wonder what our inmates must think of us out here in the free world of my time inside of a jail, 2 months, quite traumatic. However, I did while there marvel at the resourcefulness of the inmates and how simple things like paper towel and everything else, the way they would sparingly use it. So we're definitely getting in touch with a lot of our would-be incarcerated inmates here. So let's see, what is this? The love is in the food. Yeah, I'm telling you. So we're gonna put on our green beans. Put on the green beans, and that can start getting our burner. I know it's got a broken foot, but I'm not doing nothing crazy. The counter's pretty even. Let's see. Let us step one. Light. No, wait a minute. Crack our window. Safety first. All right. Lighter. Okay. All right. There we go. And I think I did wash my hands, so I'll pick up our phone. Turn the beat around. Love to hear percussion. Turn it upside down. Love to hear percussion. Love to hear a blow. Keep moving. Oh, should I show you? Should I show you? Oh, what the hell? Woo, baby. Yeah, it's over. It is over. I am calling an end to the great, what is it? Did your jail have hot water? It did. Um, it did. In the shower. They cut the shower on, um, at designated times. Let's, I need to turn this heat down. This is like a slow simmer. Here we go. Here, I'll show you. Well, here, hold on. Before I do that, let me get fork. I had to buy new forks. They come 3 to a little pack. They're taped together. I think because I keep my garbage on the doorknob over here, I think it fell into the garbage, perhaps. I don't know. So we're going to take us, maybe about, don't you judge me, goddammit. Take us some butter. Never mind how much it is. Never you freaking mind. And a little bit of salt. They're seasoned vegetables, you know. But it does not hurt to just give it a little something, something. Here. A little shump. Alright. There we are. A cup of tea. Some cookies and you. Well, come on, drink it. No, I have not been drinking. No, not yet. I might not have one tonight. I don't know. I have to see how it goes. We'll see where it all goes. Let's say that. Hey, that's why you carrying a little something when you when you say, what? What's that, Carter? Hey, that's why you carrying a little something when you say some. I don't know. Maybe I'm just really bad at live lingo. So apologies. So here. Whew, I need to get the damn bird in. Shit. Get our bird in. Push her roll back. Push it. Push it good. And let's see. Okay. The bird is in. The bird is in. And we got a slow simmer on our green beans. Because nothing says loving like something in the oven. Oh, boy. All right. Yeah, let's get your heat nice and low. Do. Put the butter away. Alrighty. I got, what did I get? I got garlic and herb, salt free. I'm hoping this is going to be good. And I got chipotle. So this stuff was great. The Nolans Cajun. And I've been having difficulty finding it again. And it was good. I like it on my frozen French fries when I put my fries in the oven. I had fries with my burger. So yeah, we got the birds in the oven. Green beans are stewing or simmering. And if it's all right with you, I think I'm gonna sit down because that bird's gonna be about 45 minutes. And we're at an hour already. Oh shit. Hey, give me you. You come with me. And yeah. Alright. I need the cradle. The cradle. Cradle. Alright. I tell you, if that Mountain Dew were to disappear, I would freak the hell out long before I would the beer. So, there you go with that. I wonder if I'd be able to see the time. Yeah. Okay, so I put that bird in when 5 minutes ago, you think? It's 27 now. So 27, 25, 35, 45, 55. 5 after. Have we done? 5 after. How's everybody doing? I don't want to just sit here and prattle on about me. Oh. God only knows when we'll get the live up and running again. A little strange and peculiar as to how it sometimes it allows you and sometimes it doesn't. Let's see if we can plug in without a major systems malfunction. There we go. Oh yeah, that live draws some juice, baby. I was like 100% charged, and I just plugged in, and it said the phone was down to 67. Okay, so plans for the future, financial wise here at the house. The stimulus and the increased funding it's having, as with everything in my life, this hodgepodge mixture of good and bad. It's creating a false sense of financial security. Um, I believe next month I will get the increase in food stamps, and I don't know what is going to happen for the month of June. If I'm going to go back to my pitiful $16 or if there's going to be a new allotment. Oh, somebody's talking. God, so bad that I'm so blind like this. See, doing fine, man. Cooking just like you tonight. All right, hey Carter, that's good to hear. Um, yeah, so I don't know what's going to happen in June as far as food stamps go. Will I have the stability? You would really, they're out there talking about how crime is down for the whole COVID-19 thing. And I'm sure that factors into it, but did you ever stop to think that with this huge cash infusion that's being dumped into the system, that hey, maybe for the first time, maybe in some people's lives ever, but the first time in a very long time, people finally have enough. Not luxury, just enough. I've got food in the freezer, I got food in the fridge. I've got enough. I'm not you know, like right now this is 1 week. 1 week after I got paid. So that means I got no, wait a minute. Is this is a 5 week cycle. So I have 4 whole weeks to go before I get paid again. So thank God for those food stamps, man. I would be so fucked with only $150 left. I'd just be so fucked. So uh I don't know what I'm gonna get in June. And then we're going to have my stimulus. I've already made up my mind pretty much what I'm going to do with it. I'm going to see if I can. There's so much. A funky little $1,000. I swear to God, it's like, have you noticed? $1,000 has become the new $100. That's just how weak the buying power is. It's money. It gets you so little these days. They were up there talking about where they're going to put Harriet Tubman on remove one of the presidents in the bill. Personally, I think we need new denominations because of how weak the US dollar is. I'd like to get a $30 bill. How about that? How about a $200 bill? Think about it. The denominations that we have, it doesn't really get you anything. Um, there once was a time not too long ago, 20 years ago, you dangled $1,000 in front of my face, and I'd be like, cartoon eyes, ooh God. What do we got? What, Hunter? Hey Hunter, what's going on, man? I'm out here doing a little cooking. I don't know if you joined the live late or not. Put the bird in. We got Parmesan chicken in the oven, and we got green beans simmering on the burner. So beans don't burn in the kitchen. Beans don't burn in the kitchen. Am I going to drink this beer? I don't know. Maybe yes, maybe no. I feel like I want to swig a soda right now. I haven't made up my mind about the beer yet, but it's there. Matter of fact, I might not because alcohol does strange things to your emotions. I'm not so much worried about infection. Like I said, I didn't want to get off into the whole COVID thing, and I'm not. There's a lot of dark things going on out there. Governor Murphy, all the governors, they're taking very strange actions. The whole thing just is very strange, so deadly. We now have to have our face coverings, but why are you sitting there for a couple of hours holding a press conference without your face covered? I mean, you're the first one to tell us how the germ doesn't know any bounds. Apparently, it does know bounds. Apparently, the germs goes, "Oh, this is a press conference. Okay, then I'll wait for everybody outside, huh?" Yeah. Who's talking? Who's saying what? The government is pumping cash into the markets to hold off the next collapse. I think you're right, Z. Most of it's going to the banks. Yes, I heard a lot of that small business stimulus money is a little funky with people aren't getting who's supposed to be getting it. The small businesses. What's that, Carter? If you got think about it twice, then don't do it. The beer. Yeah, maybe not. I got my do, got my do. I reminded myself of my cousin Bobby just then. He's a deaf mute, and trust me, he got a kick out of that shit. He would sneak into rooms and then scream. A deaf mute scream. He knew how startling it was. He got his kicks off of it. Yeah, so hey Valerie, what's going on tonight? I got Parmesan chicken in the oven, green beans on the grill. Have a little dinner tonight, and just kind of relaxing, decompressing from the whole COVID thing as best I can. Yeah, I try to I try to keep things as light as I possibly can. I know things are getting pretty heavy. Um, I'm not gonna lie to you though. I am very, very worried. In case some of my older subscribers out there, yes, you, Chris, um, if to give you a good gauge as to just how worried I am about this thing, I think I am indeed ready to just about call an abatement to the whole lane control saga because right now the Gestapo is getting very, very heavy-handed out there. It's about your right to travel, period. Lane control or no lane control. Things are just getting very, very dicey out there, very Nazi. um they're picking and choosing facts that they want to believe and don't want to believe. I'm not being hideously morbid when I say that I want to see these bodies. um if you're talking about suspending a great deal of constitutional rights, then I'm sorry, that's what you're going to have to do. You're going to have to partially relax some of these HIPAA laws, and we need to see. Now, I'll be fair. There was, we had Vice. You guys can go jump over, check out Vice's channel. They put together, it was almost a half hour, it was like 25 minutes. They disabled the comments. I thought that was kind of weird. Vice News, they on the Italy. They did a in-depth coverage on Italy. Um, they did a wonderful job giving the humanity, showing people's grief, showing the doctors as they were fighting it. All that's fine, that's wonderful. However, of the bodies that you did show in caskets, I'll give you the benefit of the doubt that there are actual bodies in the caskets. We'll put a pin in that. We'll suspend that disbelief for the moment. Still, you did not show anywhere near enough bodies. Or, put it like this, they tripped up real bad when they showed the personal belongings room. Now, remember, Italy was reporting about 1,000 people a day for a week or 2 weeks going. Personal belongings and like little clear trash bags. I guess when they come in and they have them take their clothes off and they bag up their clothes and stuff and they put them in the hospital gown. For it to be that many people, the personal belongings it was about the size of maybe my bedroom, or maybe a little bit bigger. From floor to ceiling, it would have been packed, just packed. Um, And of course, now here we are edging toward the end of the whole hoax fiasco, where it's getting harder to ask for these bodies because, well, if it's winding down, then it's very easy for them to say that, oh, well, we would show you, but it's been cremated or they've been buried or so. I know there was the French study for chloroquine. I'm Under normal circumstances, I would have been happy to entertain the possibility of those findings as being accurate. I just don't really believe pretty much anything that's coming out of the medical community because of the fractured between past and present. Um, what happened to 40,000 per year from flu deaths? Put it like this, it's weird. It's like, where's influenza's deaths? Is influenza and COVID-19 doing some sort of Friday night tag team where you have influenza and COVID-19 and how they have in the wrestling rinks? Come on, come on, take a break, influenza. Tag in, COVID. COVID, you get in there. Influenza, you take a break. Is that what's happening? You know? Is 7,000 people die every year in the USA? Yeah, exactly. Um, these death tallies, how it's being quantified. Um, it's like the perpetrators of this would-be hoax are banking on and hoping that you as a person are going to have your own sense of center of universe-ishness. If death hasn't happened in my radius, then therefore it's not happening. But oh, now that death is either it's being televised into my head, I'm being told that death is happening by the hundreds, then therefore you've imported death into my life, and therefore they're thinking that it's something different. I can't tell you. Like I said, I'm not anxious to believe in a conspiracy. I really don't know what to believe. I know that you can't trust the medical community. You know, I just don't think you can trust them. I don't know. Maybe I will have my beer tonight. It is a stressor. It's a stressor. What was it? There was a toy store. Do I want to say in Lakewood, New Jersey? The Gestapo police stormed Lakewood, New Jersey to shut down a toy store. So toy store is no, but the hooch is yes. King Murphy, can you explain this, King Murphy? Huh? How come I can get fucked up, but I can't play with a toy? No. Oh. Hmm. Okay. If you say so, King Murphy. What King Murphy says goes, you know. So King Murphy holds his press conference for multiple hours without wearing his mask because his magical king powers hold it at bay. You're at bay. You stay. You stay. I'm doing press conference. You stay. So like I say, it's a warped reality. Everything is warped. Oh, here I'll fucking announce it now. Well, shit. After I say this, maybe you guys might want to have a drink. I have been considering. Oh my God, I can't believe. I got to think about if I want to say this or not. Um, I've been paying very close attention to Trump's direction, his frame of mind, where he's at with this whole thing. And that's just about as futile as trying to understand the medical community. I am thinking that it might become necessary to vote for Trump. God, I can't believe I said that shit. Where the fuck's that? I might need some hooch. I might need some goddamn some 80 proof before this bitch is over. Wasn't that Christopher Trump? Yeah, it feels like the opening movie, the chess game where you're missing a lot of the pieces. Was that Christopher? There are definitely days where I feel like this is a test to see if the people will do as they are told for a later reason or date. Yes. Christopher Trump. Yes. I think if we're on the same page, I think that there's a lot of psychological conditioning going on. Um, I'm not too religious. Put it like this. How much of the whole Revelations 13 can come true before you no longer call it a coincidence? You know? I don't know. Uh, see what time have I got here. All right, so I'll see if you guys want to tag on. We'll go until the bird's done. So five after you can see the end of it, and then we'll call it a day. Uh, let's see. I guess I'll take you in there with me rather than leave you unattended. It's Murgatroyd. I can't have my guests did. Let's go in there and stir the beans. Stir the beans. Heavens to Murgatroyd. I think the neighbors are having festivities. That's another thing that I noticed when when I'm riding through the neighborhood on the Black Rider. There will be children. For the purposes of this live stream, I'll say that they're children all in one family, but they'll be like, a look on their face, and I think that's fucked up. Children are terrified to play basketball in their driveway. This shit should not be. Um, yeah, Z, 15 minutes on the chicken. Thank you so much for keeping track of that. Like I say, I'll go until I'll keep the live going until the bird pops out. We'll see the whole finished product, and then I'll let you guys go. But yeah, there's something seriously wrong with that when children can't play in their driveway without fear of a type of KGB coming down the street. Because I know people will sometimes mistake me for a police officer on the bike, and this should not be the nature of community relations. Um, and then it makes me wonder about where this is all going. We don't live in a sterile world. We never have, and we never will. Um, I I love my grandmommy to its and bits and pieces. I was devastated when she passed away. However, even I understand that you can't seal off uh, society in a plastic bubble indefinitely, because there might be a micro fraction of the population that might succumb to it. Again, going back to my frustration over the medical community and what I can believe, if this thing is more virulent, if it does target more than what is generally believed, then the medical community have nobody but themselves to blame for all of their lies they told in the past, and the way it's not jiving now in the future. They're talking about Trump cost people lives. No! Whatever Trump did or didn't do, you and all your fucking lies from decades gone by, years gone by, okay? You causing these deaths. Thing does have a political vibe to it. It does. Don't sit there and say, because they're trying to spell like Trump's the one that's playing politics. No, 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 no. Both sides are playing politics. I want 4 more destructive years of Trump in exchange, and in exchange for what the destruction of what the Democrats could have, would have done. And if you end up voting, you ended up with the destruction of Trump anyway, with the destruction that he could cause anyway. What's that, Z? Disease is real, but so is the common flu. Correct. 20 minutes, yes, Z. Um, yeah, 20 minutes. 20 minutes of what? I don't think it's that long for the bird. I know 5 after is when at 10, 15, so it should be about 15 at 5 after, something like that. Um, so yeah. Stir my. But yes, our neighbors, I don't know if you can hear them or not. I don't want to give anything away, but I'm sure they're all in the same family. I'm sure. And it's sad. Didn't I say that that's the way this thing is going to end up being? Like fucking Gladys Kravitz. I'm trying to, you know, see if we can get that a little hotter. Is this our reality now? Is this how it is? Where we pick up the phone and in hushed tones, we look out our window. Yes, it's the COVID-19 reporting line. I need to report troublemakers. Oh my God. They're not complying. I swear to God, I'm stone sober. Is this the COVID-19 line? I want to report these people. Man. You laugh to keep from crying. At least I do. Because it is sad. It's very, very sad. Put you guys back in the cradle. Sorry if I'm making anybody dizzy. And set you down. Pop you back on the... Plug you in. Hold on, then I'll see what you guys are saying. Once I get you plugged in. Excuse the hand. There you go. So, yeah, World Health, I can't really necessarily believe them. Everybody's looking for a paycheck. Everybody's looking to cash in on this thing. And it's very, very spooky. Christopher Trump, very true. Life is a gift, however. We can't live in fear for the rest of our lives. Yes, that's not living correct. Hey, I say this as a obese man myself. I can't stay in house arrest forever, man. Like I say, um, if anything, I train, be very mindful when I get those corner of your nose, like isn't it right here where your nose will itch and you end up going like that, you know? Um, and like corners of eyes and things. I have been training myself that basically the T of my face, facial analytics and shit, that part that whether it's psychosomatic or whatever the deal is, that part that makes you want to. I train myself that when the itch comes, don't, you know, um, and wait. I don't need a fucking mask, but I might use something like this to like itch or something, So basically, I'm just basically learning to keep my damn hands out of my face. And then as soon as what's applicable, to just simply wash my hands like I did after handling the chicken with my antibacterial soap, you know. So it's just really a lot of basic hygiene. Here's a theory I'll throw out there, and these are just theories. I don't necessarily concretely believe in it. Um, it makes me think of Republican wife. Hey, Republican wife is a very, very, or at least when I last, knew her, I remember she was very thin, petite. She wore petite sizes, and very inert. My time knowing her, I don't think I ever saw a film of sweat on her body ever. And she was very, she office. She worked in an office, and the point that I'm getting at here is that do people sweat? Do you get this? Sweat's a mean of expulsion of, it's not just simply your bladder that gets rid of waste. You get rid of, I was out in front of a Wawa a few years ago, and it was in the middle of summer. I got like I don't know, whatever beverage, or maybe a bottle of water, a Gatorade, probably a Gatorade. And the kid that worked there, maybe, I don't know, 19, 20 years old, he's like, "Sir, are you okay?" I'm like, "Yeah, are you okay?" He's like, "No, I'm just saying, you're sweating." Now, I could understand if I was like, but I'm just standing there, you know, having my little Gatorade. But to him, the concept of being physically active and sweating was so foreign to him that it caused him distress. I found that to be interesting. You know, move your body. I need to move mine some more. The arthritis, it gets into me, and I need to get out there. Again, I'm trying to keep it light tonight, so I don't want to get too heavy. But the depression, especially with stuff that's going on now and stuff that has gone on, and struggling with this nonprofit. They're taking away my utility assistance, the whole financial future. Yeah, that's where I was going with that. Because I start shit and forget to finish it. I'm basically scared if the wheels on this thing are going to fall off when food stamps go back down, and my stimulus, because I'm planning on using my stimulus, or as much of it as I can, to pay for several months of rent. So don't don't say that I'm not doing proper things with it. Um, the Black Rider needs a new front wheel and has for a while. It's why, the wheel always gets wobbly after X amount of months. It needs a new front wheel. And you keep repacking the hub. I need a new front wheel. Um, I don't know if I'm going to do that or not. I would love to get new handlebars, but that's not going to happen. um, the front wheel, because it's so expensive, it'd be about $500 for that wheel. Because you got to get the hub, spokes, rim. I need new. By then, I would need new rotors, because I didn't get new rotors for this maintenance cycle. You know, the rotors. The rim tape costs $10 alone. So, and I think by then I would also need a new front tire. That front tire's been on it for a couple of years now. So we'll see. What's my time? Got about 5 or 6 minutes left, guys, and then there you go. um, it was so cool you guys coming to hang out with me on short notice. I know I didn't know if the live would work or not. I have no idea. When I go to play this back, I'm like, oh my God, I hope the quality was at least decent. And and yeah, so like I said, the homeowners, they've been so nice. I don't want to have the wheels fall off on me in the middle of the lease. The lease renews in June. Um, So I'll have to see if I'll be able to continue the rent because what's the food stamps gonna look like? Um, it's like every month now I'm gonna have to buy a pair of socks, one pair of socks. So that's $66 gone. And then the clothing, and then clothing. That clothing, man, that just like all of my clothes need to be replaced. Summer's here, which means that's now I have to pay for lawn care. Um, I was talking with a buddy. He might be watching. I don't know. I was talking with a buddy, and he said that he wants to come over and do the lawn for me. I'm having trouble with that, accepting that. If I have money on my person, then I like to pay for things myself. I don't I don't like asking people to do things for me. A lot of people they'll make that mistake, thinking that we homeless people always want everything done for us for free, and that's couldn't be farther from the truth. So, let me see. It might be done a little bit earlier because there's not a whole lot of chicken on that tray. We'll give a peeky poo. How's about a little peeky poo? What is that from? Moulin Rouge. Harold Ziegler. When he goes to voyeur, though, let's have a little peeky poo. Harold Ziegler. Spectacular, spectacular. The words are quite vernacular. Let's see here. Oh, we're done. We're done. All right. Can you guys see? Yeah, I forget that there's not a whole lot of chicken on there. I think the instructions might be more so for more chicken, but it's just me. Little old me. And there you go. So now let us plate this marvel. Now, you said not to. Instructions said not to oil it. Came off pretty good. All right. Now let's see. I do believe I am going to need 2 hands to do this. I don't have the cradle in here with me. We're going to see if that'll hold like that. I think it will. Good. All right. And we'll plate some green beans. Beans don't burn on the kitchen. My beans don't burn on the grill. Took a whole lot of trying just to get up that hill. Way up in the big league. When I turn that bell, as long as we living, you and me, baby. Ain't nothing wrong with that. Here we're moving on now. There we go. All right. You. Not you. You. All right. I got the old knife and fork. That's the name of a very, very famous restaurant in this area in Atlantic City, Knife and Fork. I've never eaten there, so I couldn't tell you if it's any good or not. What do I want? I think I'll have a couple slices of bread, white bread. Hey, white boy, have some white bread. Ooh, yummy bread. Yep. Okay. Alrighty. There we are, ladies and gentlemen. Smells good too. All right. I'll give you guys the first couple bites, and then I'll let you go. I mean, I don't think you guys want to hang around here. See me shovel food in my mouth. All right. I'm trying to look on screen and then see. This ain't no mukbang, you freaks. Mmm. 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 Hell yeah. I'm about to fuck these beans up. You can make a meal out of them by yourself. I'll see if I can be a little bit better with the butter next time. Not quite so much. But yeah. Let us cut into our chicken. Have our chicken wing, maybe. Without getting burnt to blazes. There's my. I'll keep a roll here. Keep a roll. Oh, wait a minute. Look at me. Look at me. I'm reverting back to my jailhouse tactics. I forgot. I already have a piece peeled off. So we don't use the whole thing. Just a little bit. We got to conserve. Conserve, indeed. Well, I just like I pull the bones out like that. It's just like empty. Okay, guys, so we went over the finances. We went over my anxiety over the future. as to what the hell is going to happen to me in this house. Will I be able to afford it or not? Um, mm, I'm going to do everything I can to to meet all of my financial obligations. But it's like I'm wondering, is the program community enterprise, are they now leaning back in their chairs and going, uh-huh, he was full of shit. He paid the rent. He's doing just fine. Hello, McFly. I got a lot of extra food stamps and I got stimulus money on the way. Okay. So it could very well indeed create a an artificial sense of stability. And I don't want to end up in the middle of the lease when when the wheels just come off the wagon. Okay, that's it. Thank you very much for hanging out with me, and I will see if I can do this again. I'll see if I can schedule it maybe a day ahead in advance. Um, then again, I don't know. I think when the notification, the bullshit notification came in saying I had used something like about 40 some gigs, this live stream may have may have blew my load in this one live stream. All right. It's an hour and 40 minutes. Let me let you guys go. Thank you for hanging out with me. You did make me feel a lot better. Let's see, go over some last let's see here. Mouth cam. Yeah, see. I'd focus on the things you can affect, change, and prepare for. Rest of the world will do what it does. Thank you, Z. That does. It's good advice. It here's good to see it. Carter says my chicken got done just as yours did. Yay! And yeah. So what was that, Carter? Yeah, it looks Skippy Barber. All it works. Workers can't complain. Yeah, Z, $66 for socks. They're Jobst, Jobst. Somewhere around here, I do have an old bill of sale, and they're medical compression socks. Believe it or not, they get even more expensive than that. There are some medical compression socks that cost like I've seen some that cost $400 a pair. They can be fantastically expensive. If I don't have them, my feet and ankles will swell to the size of a cantaloupe. Trust me, I would not be spending that kind of money if it wasn't absolutely medically necessary. Um, the 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 socks that I have now, the not only is it cotton woven, but they're like little silicone elastic. Silicone is part of its manufacturing process. Because I live homeless in the woods, DEET destroys and breaks down silicone. Excuse me, breaks down silicone like you would not believe. You don't really have a choice when you're living in the woods. You have to use ample amount of DEET and bug spray. So every single time I would use the bug spray, I'm breaking down the silicone in the socks. I'm breaking down the silicone in my cycling clothing. It's all just deteriorating, and you don't really have a choice. You have to use that. You have to use tick spray, all of this stuff. What can I say, man? It is the life of the homeless. and and yeah, so uh that's what I have to do here. So we're gonna see what we can do. All right, everybody. I think you guys said bye bye. Let's see, is how long were you homeless for? A treat? You're a latecomer treat. It was about, depending on how you want to quantify it. You could say like somewhere between 5 and 7 years. I tried renting rooms. You know, you temporarily crash here, and then you know, So let's see. Well, hopefully you won't be in the woods. Hopefully I won't. I don't know. The way things are going, maybe the woods is the place to be, okay? Because they're sending out the fucking KGB to check papers, and who are we kidding? That is where this whole thing is going. Why Como keeps pretending, Como and Murphy and all of them. They're all these fucking Democrats. They're all sitting up here pretending like, I don't know when we're going to relax the standards. Oh, maybe it'll be when the vaccine is ready. Until then, you're just going to have to deal with it. There are ways of dealing with a tyrant. Insurrection is woven into our history, and you will learn. Yes, JP, police state. All right, guys. That's it. I'm going to have my dinner before it gets cold. Total Control 871. See ya!